Hey sailors, welcome to the crew. I'm Sailor Agenda, and this is my Let's Play of Wargame Red Dragon. We continue the Climb Mount Norodnaya campaign as we attempt to push down Kyushu to the final airport in western Japan. That said, this is going to be the fighting area. This is going to be an all-out battle right here. We have... Are we trying to hold this battle? Let's see, infantry... About even, neither of us has that many. They have just a ton of... Yes, we are, because we have our tanks now, so yes. We both have pretty big logistical trains. Mine is bigger, actually. Although 43 of that is just these trucks, which are nice to have, but nothing special. They have 10 command vehicles. I actually have, let's see, 12. We're about even on infantry. My VDV are definitely better than their Suju Buntai. Probably better in most circumstances than the M67 Han. The Stingers are just anti-aircraft purposes only, same with the Red Eyes, same with my Iglas, so that's about balanced. Support-wise, they have 16 rocket artillery pieces and 50 anti-air pieces, so there's no chance of bringing any aircraft out here. But that's pretty much what they're dependent on. I have a couple of Strelas, a lot of Books actually, and some rocket artillery and mortars. I'll probably bring some Books and some mortars. Tank-wise, we have 32 apiece. Theirs are the Nanayun Shiki A, mine is the T-55 AM2. Range is equal, accuracy is equal. They have a better stabilizer, I have more AP power. So we're going to want to engage them while stopped and not while moving. But I do also have better armor, so we should straight up win a gunfight as long as we're stopped. We do also have Bastion missiles, which only have 40% accuracy, but will do a lot of damage to those tanks. So our tanks are straight up better. We should win that fight. We also have a much better recon train, and we have some Concourse vehicles as well. A ton of their total value is anti-air, which, like, as long as I don't deploy the Yak-38s, which I won't, it's pretty useless. Otherwise, we're going to get together a tank and infantry column, and the Concourse, and maybe a couple of Books and some mortars, and we're going to roll forward and over them. That anti-air is damn near useless for these purposes. I mean, I'd like to be able to use the Yaks, but the fact that I can't is just, like, I acknowledge that and move on. Okay. Let's get a lot of tanks out, because, big map. They'll probably secure both sectors. So I think I need, like, an attack force and a guard force, perhaps. So let's leave some tanks at least behind to defend. I'm not even going to bother calling any aircraft. There's no chance they'll be of any use to us. Recon. Okay, these are the best. Let's bring one of them. Let's deploy a couple of these back here. Let's bring some... VDV are pretty much what we've got to work with, so let's bring some VDV. I don't see any need for Iglas. Bring a couple of Books with, just in case. They don't really have helicopters, so I actually kind of doubt they'll deploy any aircraft, but just in case they do. Guard force feels a little inadequate. Although I can't really afford anything fancier. Let's put a few VDV down over here, maybe. Well, they don't have to cross this bridge, but it's very, very likely they'll cross this bridge, right? I'm going to put a couple of VDV over here just in case they don't cross that bridge. It's not super likely, but just to be safe. Okay, let's get across the bridge straight away. We don't want to be the ones stuck on this side of the bridge. Okay, they've secured both of the extra reinforcement sectors, as I suspected, along with center. Center's not going to be great terrain for tanks to fight in, honestly, but that's probably what we have to go to first, because they're going to be drawing a lot of extra reinforcements from there. And then we can maybe split off and go to it. Kanoya won't be easy. As long as we can take this forest, we can hold Kanoya. EO is not that big, so I would assume the big fight is going to be here, around center, basically.
Разворачиваем батарею на позиции.
Honestly, we're probably going to want more tanks.
Есть приказание, сэр.
You can park just back here. There's not really any cover. Just park under this tree or something. Nothing yet, huh?
Почему это всегда мне достается?
Lamia, get up in there and see what you see. This whole thing's an island, huh? A lot of bridges onto it on this side, though, but... The heck is this? Bridge. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. They've replicated, like, the dried up portion of a river channel in the dry season. I like that. Okay. Let's leapfrog all the tanks and such up to here. Honestly, let's bring the books up to here too, because I don't really feel like leaving them back there in case something comes down out of EO, but... Where are they? I mean, they have enough tanks and infantry to make a fight of it, at least. Can't wait to find out the AI just spent all its deployment points on gun tanks or something. Oh, wait.
Вы со мной говорите?
Oh, the reinforcement T-55s are going to take them out. That's convenient. Nope. I see more, though. I'm sure I just saw more. Get me another one of these out over here, maybe? Yeah.
Вы со мной говорите?
Okay, halt and fire. But that's not a whole army, it's just a few infantry. Dead now, although some of the infantry survived, but that's okay.
Вы со мной говорите?
Alright, keep on pushing up, I guess. I don't, There's too much cover in this area. Oh. Well.
Считайте, дело сделано.
Oh, back up. So, wow, you got away. Huh. Okay, tanks, as soon as you cross this ridge, we're gonna be fighting. Engage. Oh, look at them backing up. Look at them backing up. Oh, stupid bastards. It was literally a scout vehicle. I thought there wouldn't be anything behind it.
Вы со мной говорите?
Oh, it was flat, whatever that was. There were some M67 Han or something, but they died. Nope, they didn't all die.
Вам нужна лишняя пара глаз, сэр.
So I knew that was gonna happen. Target these, please.
Мы готовы.
Okay. Well, the good news is they're out of here.
Склад построен.
Oh, never mind. There's still some here. I'm not 100% sure if we actually... I think we did kill the command vehicle. VDV, take up position there. Tanks, why don't you roll on down and take up positions here and here. Conquerors also.
Понял. Конец связи. Жду приказаний. Отбой.
The other T-55s, we're gonna head back here, maybe?
Есть приказание, сэр. Ждем новых приказаний, сэр.
Not you. Get into your vehicles or get out
Ждем
of here.
новых приказаний, сэр.
Oh, I see. Your vehicle died. Well, get into one of the other ones. Those guys are just gonna hold their ground for the moment.
Здесь становится жарковато.
And the fresh force with a bunch more tanks and infantry.
Здесь становится
And
жарковато.
that's about it, because that's what I've got.
Здесь становится жарковато.
Is going to push up to Boris and then EO sectors. Probably EO first, actually. We can double back for Boris. We're clearly winning so far, but not by anywhere near enough, so... You guys all loaded up? Yes. Get down here. Oh, that's tanks. Prepare to engage. Why do you guys not have sight lines? Honestly, I thought they would have much better sight lines than that from where they're at. Apparently not.
Зададим им, парни.
Even so, counterattack halted, and that's a... what was that? Like, probably almost 12 tanks or something?
Мы готовы, сэр.
A good portion of their tank force, for sure, yeah. What the hell? Rocket artillery. From, I think that was beyond EO sector, even. Pretty sure that's outside of our mortar range, yeah.
Нас атакуют.
Nope. Okay, you're not actually moving, so...
Проблемы.
Guess I don't need to tell you to stay where you're at. What the hell is that? Don't know. Well,
Вы со мной говорите?
a whole lot of you would go ahead and push up to there, that'd be
Ведите
splendid.
меня, идите за мной или прочь с дороги.
Trucks, you can just return and get more supplies or
Ваш
something.
понял, выдвигаюсь. Отбой.
What is that? Tanks. Okay. Well, we've got a lot of tanks in our line, like 15 of them or something, so maybe
Разведчики готовы,
pull
сэр.
aside before you get shot, though, eh?
Отправляемся. Заводи мотор.
Let the tanks lead the charge.
Да, сэр.
Oh, oh, no, that's the normal one. For a second, I got that confused with the really scary one that the Canadians had in the last campaign, but that's like starting with an A or something. I don't know. In any case, this is just an anti-aircraft
Какие будут приказания,
unit,
сэр?
which is not a problem at all. Whoa. The hell are you launching at? Pivots? Really?
Зададим им, парни.
Okay, the infantry should not really be leading the charge, but it ended up that way. Well, there went those.
Рубите атаку, бойцы.
Okay, that's a lot of wasted missiles. Really, we should be saving these for tanks and not... What the hell is that? At least you killed it. Okay, push on up, push on up. Let's go.
Подвести?
Bring the reinforcements too. You know, get the reinforcements over here.
Быстрее, шофер, мы торопимся.
With maybe the last of our tanks.
Проблемы.
Is that more tanks or more infantry? That is more infantry. Okay, not worried about it.
Да, сэр. Кого вам надо отвезти?
Huh. They're trying to flank us here. Get ready to unload and engage, gents. What the hell is that sound? That's that's the sound of our scout dying because it led the way down there. Okay. Get me one of these little jeep things then. Whoa, 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 okay. Kind of walking into a ambush zone here. Nope, don't target that. Where are the tanks here somewhere? They're there. Kill those. Everybody kill those first, please. Okay.
Какие будут
What are
приказания?
those? Not cargo trucks, so kill them, whatever they are. Looks like PCs.
Ведите меня, идите за мной или прочь с дороги.
Hey, rocket artillery. Okay, we've chased them out of the 2 EO reinforcement point. Give me another one of these up here, actually. We gotta chase them out of Boris as well. And maybe send some trucks to resupply this area, because these tanks are probably gonna have to be primarily responsible for the push down to Kanoya as well. Well, these guys might be able to do it, but it's gonna take them a while. Further on, let's go. This one's not going to be as decisive, but we're going to win. I mean, well, see, annoyingly it might end up being a draw, because I just am not sure if we can kill everything we need to in time, but I feel pretty comfortable saying we have the upper hand, at least. We've killed a lot of tanks, so a lot of what's left is some fairly hapless infantry, I think.
Кого вам надо отвезти?
Well, and not even infantry, but anti-aircraft units, which are really hopeless. We need to get them pretty badly, though, because they're trying to flank around us and retake Nagasaki, which we need to have not happen. I don't really think we got the command vehicle over here, but they're gone. I know some rocket artillery went up here. Okay, good rockets, good rockets. See anything in here? Nope. Oh, somebody just killed the rocket artillery piece, I think.
Какие будут приказания, сэр?
Get to that road junction. Okay, what the hell? What was all that? There's something like right up in here.
Вы со мной говорите?
Somebody go explode that. There's the command vehicle. That was a SAM. Somebody chased down that yeah, something just killed one of my...
Здесь вражеские вертолеты не пролетали?
You might want to fall back. They're clearly not going to call in any aircraft. Huh. Was it them? Maybe.
Какие будут приказания, сэр?
Take the shot. I forgot about the missiles, didn't you, buddy? And you got him. Chase after him.
Нас атакуют!
What the hell? What the hell's going on here?
Нас атакуют!
That was not just infantry. There's tanks up here.
Рубите атаку, бойцы!
We could probably use a scout.
Да, сэр.
Okay, that command vehicle's dead. That we just killed the tank. Alright, back around down to here. I don't know what the hell those were doing exactly, but I'm gonna kind of ignore them.
Я весь внимание.
These guys are pretty much all combat ready, right down to we've fully revived the VDV from their graves.
Я так...
Now. Yeah, you know what, you guys that are ready are just gonna have to push, because
Завожу
there's
мотор.
no way we're making it to Kanoya otherwise. What the hell? Tanks! Tanks! Tanks!
Это будет честный бой.
Damn it, my trucks
Или
again.
очередная охота на жуков.
Where did these four come from? Maybe from Boris? Why are they just lurking up in the mountains and dying? Well, you guys aren't going to get resupplied, so...
Направляемся к цели.
Go ahead and push down here, I guess. If this was the map, it would have won. Kanoya is just... It's not necessarily too far away. But we're
Выкладывай.
going to have to push hard and fast to right here and hope we don't get nuked by M67 Hans or tanks or something on the way.
Отправляемся. Какие будут приказания, сэр?
This more tanks? What the hell?
Выкладывайте.
Okay, killed a Sam. I think we have enough fuel to make it to here at least, although it's not a lot of spare, but...
Выкладывайте.
Okay, scratch 4 more tanks. There's their
Идите,
FOB.
идите
Oh, that
за
will
мной или
do.
прочь с дороги.
Capture that. And then we'll have all the fuel we need. We also only have 1 minute, but... We're certainly not going to win on points. They haven't deployed enough stuff for me to win on points, it honestly seems like.
Мы готовы,
But...
сэр.
We might be able to kill their last command vehicle, if we're lucky. I don't know where it
Направляемся
is,
к
but...
цели.
Can't be hiding too many places down here, to be honest.
Повеселимся.
For instance, there's got to be something here still, because they haven't lost their FOB yet. And they should have.
Есть для нас приказы.
Unfortunately, otherwise there could be tons of stuff hiding in these woods, but that's our best bet. I assume that whatever... Nope!
Это будет честный бой, сэр.
Ah, that's
Или
not game,
очередная
though.
охота на жуков.
Well, I mean, we absolutely hammered on them here. It's gonna be a draw, technically. I don't know where their last command vehicle is at all, and I only have 20 seconds to try to find it, so it's not gonna happen, but... I mean, I have to think they're pretty much out of both tanks and infantry, and they're... You think that's it? No, that was a SAM. But yeah, they're 2 actual fighting units. The Western Tank Regiment and the 42nd Infantry Regiment have both just been destroyed. They are fully out of infantry and fully out of tanks. They also lost 2 recon vehicles. and 2 rocket artillery pieces, and I think the rest will be gone. I think they were part of the infantry regiment. So, next round of fighting, all they're going to have is SAMs. They might actually even have to retreat. I'm not sure they have any command vehicles left, but all we lost is 1 T-55, 4 Concours, a scout car, 2 supply trucks, and a few VDV and such. They lost, I mean, as I just said, pretty much everything. We did also kill, I don't think we killed 9 Hawks, but we killed 4 Peavods, 2 Chaparrals, and a couple of Hawks. Ah, the American fleet supported by South Korean ships was sighted to the southwest. Roger that. According to our intelligence, the enemy is banking on a first wave of helicopter-borne troops, followed by land forces. To counter the mobility of helicopters to outflank us, we must reinforce air defense. At a second stage, I foresee a landing in Namkoku. Perhaps we can make the most of it. The fleet escorting the Kuznetsov could intercept them before they reach the coast. And do remember, their objective is pretty much the same as ours, to hold or take over airports. Yeah, fun fact. Holy cow, they brought a lot of... Now, this isn't all carrier... I mean, this is all carrier-based, but it's not carrier-mobile, really. The choppers, unfortunately, can kind of go wherever they want to go, so... I'm going to be reinforcing the flank here, but there's only so much I can do with that. Let's see here. Okay. The situation is real complicated, but we are winning. First things first, is the South Korean Southern Fleet going to fight this, or are they going to retreat? They only have 2 Oliver Hazard parries. I would really rather just get rid of them. They are going to retreat. That's bad. But okay. I'm going to link up the Minsk task force with the Kuznetsov task force. In a couple of turns, there will be a big naval battle, and hopefully having both of our forces together will help. Secondly, let's make our moves. Naval Regiment can push up to there now. Is there right now any anti-air in the Tsuyama sector? None of these have anti-air capability. No. 2 dudes with stingers. I'll take my chances. So a few Avengers, and they're outranged. No. And no. Honestly, we gotta be careful with this, but I'm gonna send the helicopter regiment in and see if we can really do some damage there. Or I could call them over to here to fight these tank regiments, I guess. I'd rather see if we can get this wipeout at Tsuyama. Okay, and then... Okay, they're really trying to move around our flank via Masuda now, which is weird because they're kind of leaving Tottori pretty unguarded, but I pretty much have to spare at least something from here. This is a tank unit. It's terrible tanks, but it's a tank unit. Whatever I spare is going to have anti-tank firepower. So, probably these guys. Hopefully we can firm up Yamaguchi. Okay, what else can I call in right now? The Kuznetsov Air Group. Additional reinforcements? Not yet. We have at least a turn before we're engaged by the Americans. Air forces, not so useful over here. Potentially very useful over here. But first of all, we need something to cover our flank in the Nagasaki region. Losing Kumamoto isn't a big deal. Losing Nagasaki would be. So, VDV battalion. What is actually flanking us right now? special forces with Humvees and pretty light force, but not nothing. And a support battalion of support forces. Okay, so an independent VDV regiment probably could fight them to a standstill. An anti-aircraft company might not be a bad idea. Or we have an anti-tank brigade available. Anti-aircraft, anti-tank. Honestly, if we're going to deploy this anywhere, over here is probably the place. Although it's not strictly speaking that suitable for this fight, but... Or the T-80 brigade, even. Or T-80 regiment, in fact. Thing is, if things go as well as they look like they might go over here, then I'm not gonna need... any heavy tanks over there, so... Okay, but I think I want some aircraft, so maybe not yet. Let's see, those are for heavy tanks. That is massive AoE firepower. This is for killing armored vehicles, although it's also just AoE. You know, it says these are anti-tank and those aren't, but they actually are both carrying HE bombs. The same HE bomb, in fact. Let's deploy the VVS First Strike Squadron. And then I will try to save and maybe bring in, well, maybe not save exactly. Let's see here. These guys are pretty ideal for stopping a helicopter attack. Or I can maybe just summon these VDV and perhaps little anti-aircraft company. I'm just thinking what do we do about these flanking helicopters. I think I'll call in the independent VDV battalion and fly them straight into Nagasaki. They can land right now. Do I want to push them up to Kumamoto? Perhaps I'll wait a turn and see what all those helicopters are gonna do. And oh, you spawn only with the Minsk, so that's less helpful. But I can call this one in directly to that port. Osas and Beryusas, yeah, that'll do. Okay, our reinforcements are really starting to arrive now. I probably wouldn't want to be in the US and Japan's position. I assume the helicopters are going to swarm ashore here, and we'll do what we can with that. In the meantime, we have... This is really what it hinges on. If these helicopters get away with this and pulverize this whole force, this 9,000 point force with tons and tons of infantry and tanks, not easy. But if they can pull it off, then it's basically over here. I'll be able to move all of these forces except one over to head them off at Yamaguchi. And as soon as these guys break through, they'll be able to push straight on Tottori. Honestly, I guess I don't have to wipe them out. As long as I don't lose, we're fine. The trouble is... Thanks for watching, sailors. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, consider leaving a like or subscribing. New parts will be up every other day for the most part. or you can watch live on Twitch once a week. Have a nice day, sailors. This is Sea Lord Jenda, signing off.